Okay, so we'll have a little chat now about respiratory regulation. We'll start off with respiratory regulation at rest, which is again fairly straightforward. Some of this will sound familiar because we've looked before at sort of the nervous system, how it controls your heart using the cardiac control centre. We've looked at the vascular shunt mechanism and the vasomotor control centre. For this particular part of the respiratory system, I'm going to be looking at the respiratory control centre. So, same part of your brain as what the other bits have always been in. So it's the medulla oblongata, that's where your respiratory control centre is located. And within your respiratory control centre, you've got what's called the inspiratory centre and the expiratory centre. The inspiratory centre is responsible for inspiration, so breathing in. The expiratory centre is responsible for you breathing out. At rest, it's actually really straightforward. So basically, within your respiratory control centre, the inspiratory centre is connected to your inspiratory muscles. Your inspiratory muscles at rest are your diaphragm and your external intercostals. And basically during rest, all that happens is your inspiratory centre sends an impulse to your diaphragm and your external intercostals, telling them to contract. Whenever they get an impulse telling them to contract, you'll breathe in. So if they're getting an impulse now, they'll contract, I'll breathe in. And then all the inspiratory centre does is it turns that impulse off. And when that impulse gets turned off, those muscles will relax, and as they relax, you'll breathe out. Okay, so respiratory regulation at rest is fairly straightforward. Inspiratory centre is controlling it all. That's coming from the respiratory control centre located in your medulla oblongata in your brain. If it's sending an impulse to those inspiratory muscles, they'll contract, and you'll inspire, you'll breathe in. If it's not sending an impulse, so when the impulse is turned off, those muscles will relax and you'll breathe out. And that's happening about 12-15 times per minute at rest.